Joe, that feels like a massive 3 points in the last derby of the season. How would you sum that one up?
Yeah, it was a big performance from us. I think there was a little bit of pressure on us coming into this game, especially knowing the results that happened beforehand. You can't shy away from that fact. We all knew that what had happened in the other game, so put a bit of pressure on us, but I thought, we used that really well. I thought the girls stood up to that test and really performed, really worked, showed their quality, and they deserved the 3 points very much so, and I'm proud of every single one of them, and we've got to use that for another 2 games now, move on to the next one and full focused on Hearts on Wednesday.
Yeah, it felt like a real controlled performance as well. It's obviously a difficult place to come. Derby games throw up so much, but a real controlled display, especially in that first half.
Oh yeah, definitely. As I just said to the players, we've been caught out previously when it's just 1-0 and we allow Celtic a moment because they're a good team. They're always going to have moments in the game, and I thought Jenna pulled off an excellent save, but so did their keeper. The one from Innie, I thought that was a dead cert goal, one-on-one at the end. I thought we were good for another few goals. I thought we should have had another few goals, which probably would have killed the game off, but it wasn't to be, and we had to then dig in and manage the game appropriately, and we really did that, and that's the most pleasing part of that we didn't get caught out as we probably would have done previously.
Yeah, a clean sheet in this game is so massive as well. You mentioned the save from Jenna, but everyone really stuck together. It was a real squad performance.
It definitely was. I think we've done a lot of work this week to get that right, to get the prep right, to get the out of possession stuff right. We're a couple of players down and that play week in, week out, and you wouldn't have noticed, and that was the most pleasing thing for me today. People coming in and stepping up and giving some really big performances, and as a collective they were brilliant and fully deserved of the win. Yeah,
just a word on the goal scorer, Kirsty Howitt. Of course, she's scored plenty of derby goals this season, but to come up with the one, that's such a big moment, isn't it?
It's huge. She's done it time and time again. It's big for us. We're creating opportunities that put her in those positions, and she's managing to take them most of the time. I said to her afterwards, I thought she could have had a hat-trick, so she'll be disappointed. She does. She looks at those moments and goes, I could have had a couple more, which is great. This is what we want to see, but on the flip side of that, we've won 1-0 and she scored the winner, so it's huge. That's got to be a massive confidence boost for her. She can't look at the negatives too much. She's got to look at the positives, and her teammates definitely helped her out with the defensive work and the desire that we managed to show today.
Yeah, just lastly, how much is that about taking confidence? You mentioned momentum from this victory today, another massive game Wednesday night.
Yeah, it changes day in, day out. Everything changes from fixture to fixture, so we're in a much better position than what we thought we would be yesterday. How things change in 24 hours, so we've got to make sure that we're doing our business. We can't take our foot off, and you can't afford to slip up again. We know that it's not an option now. So first big test today was done, and we've got to show that again on Wednesday.